Loneliness can hit young people especially hard for a few reasons. This age group is often at a critical point in developing strong social connections and a sense of belonging. The shift from structured school environments to more independent young adulthood can disrupt existing friendships. Social media, while offering a constant companionship, can lack the depth and intimacy of face to face interaction, and the pressure to portray a perfect online persona can further isolate young people. Even the recent pandemic's emphasis on social distancing has left its mark, making it harder for young adults to build new friendships and to maintain the existing ones. Some of the important factors that has led to loneliness in young adults are: first of all, social media and technology. This can be a double edged sword for social connection. While they offer opportunities to connect with others and stay in touch, they can also contribute to feelings of loneliness. Here's how. Social media feeds are often filled with carefully crafted highlights of people's lives. This constant exposure to seemingly perfect experiences can lead to social connection and feelings of inadequacy. Young people, especially, might feel their own lives don't measure up, fostering isolation and loneliness. Social media interaction tend to be shallow compared to face connection. They lack non-verbal cues and emotional depth that build strong bonds. This can leave young people feeling unseen and unheard, despite having a large online network. The constant stream of updates about others' activities can fuel the fear of missing out, or known as FOMO. This can lead to anxiety and a sense of isolation even when surrounded by technology. Technology can become a substitute for real world interaction. Spending excessive time online can take away from opportunities to develop in person social skills and build meaningful connections. This can hinder the development of strong social circles and contribute to feeling of loneliness. The second important contributing factor is life transition. This can be a breeding ground for loneliness for several reasons. Firstly, transition often involves a disruption of existing social circles. Moving to a new city, starting a new job, or even ending a long term relationship can mean leaving behind the familiar faces and routines that provided a sense of belonging and connection. This can be especially tough for young people who are still building their social networks, or for older adults whose social circles may have already shrunken down due to life changes among friends. Secondly, transitions can be isolating because they throw us into unfamiliar territory. In a new job, we might not know anyone and feel hesitant to put ourselves out there. In a new city, we haven't established the social routines and connections that fill our days and evenings. This lack of familiarity can be daunting and lead us to withdraw rather than reach out and build new connections. Thirdly, transitions can be all consuming, leaving little time or energy for socializing. Whether it's the stress of learning a new job or dealing with the emotional fallout of a breakup, transition demand a lot from us. This can leave us feeling drained and less motivated to put ourselves out there and build out new bonds. Finally, transitions can sometimes involve a loss of identity. In our previous social roles were tied to our community, work, or relationship status. A transition might leave us feeling adrift and unsure of who we are. This uncertainty can make it difficult to connect with others on a deeper level, further amplifying the feelings of loneliness. So it's the combination of these factors: the disruption of social circles, the isolation of unfamiliar environments, the lack of time and energy, and the potential identity crisis that can make life transitions a prime time for loneliness to creep in. The third important factor is an intense focus on independence. This can be a double edged sword for young people. While it fosters self reliance and personal growth, it can also lead down a path of loneliness. This is because building strong social connections often requires vulnerability, compromise, and a willingness to rely on others. When independence becomes the ultimate goal, it can make young people hesitant to ask for help, share their feelings, or lean on friends for support. This can create a situation where they appear unapproachable or unwilling to invest in friendships. Additionally, an emphasis on independence might lead them to downplay the importance of social connection altogether, causing them to miss out on the joys and support that strong friendship bring. Over the time, this focus on self-sufficiency can create a sense of isolation and loneliness. The fourth factor is societal pressure. This can be a major contributor to loneliness in several ways. This pressure can be particularly strong on young people who are still figuring out who they are. This emphasis on portraying a happy, successful life on social media can increase loneliness as people compare their real struggles to the curated highlighted reels of others. Furthermore, societal pressure to be constantly connected and available can ironically leave people feeling more isolated as the quality of interactions suffer and genuine connection become harder to form. Additionally, societal expectations around those things like wealth, relationship status, or career achievements can make those who don't meet those benchmarks feel like failures, further pushing them away from seeking out social connections. This pressure to conform and achieve a certain image can leave people feeling like they don't belong, ultimately deepening the feelings of loneliness.